Well, State Bank of India declared a good, strong Q3 of FY22. Its results were declared over the weekend. Well, the net interest income number went up around 6.5% on a year-on-year basis, a slight decline of around 1.5% when we look at it sequentially. So a tempered net interest income growth. However, the other income has come in much better on a sequential basis, over 5.5% growth on a sequential basis, but on a year-on-year basis, that's come in lower by 6.2%. The PPOP due to that has come in at 18,500 odd crore. That's a 6.5% plus growth on a year-on-year basis, almost 2.5% growth sequentially. But the PAT has come in reasonably better, and the PAT is better largely due to a lower provisions number. So the provisions number has come in below 7,000 crore, which is a decline of 32+% on a year-on-year basis. And hence PAT has shot up. It's coming higher by 62, almost 62.3% when I look at it, 10.5+% sequential growth in PAT. So that's coming at around 8,432 crore. Moving quickly on to how the asset quality is looking. Well, the asset quality has improved in dramatic fashion. When we look at it quarter on quarter, starting Q3 of FY21, the gross NPA stood at 5.4%, which over the next 3 quarters to Q2 of FY22 came down to 4.9%, a 50 basis point decline. And now when we look at it in Q3 of FY22, it stands at 4.5%. That's a 40 basis point decline in a single quarter. What they did in 3 quarters of 50 basis points, they've done in 1 quarter of 40 basis points. So a strong decline in GNPAs. When we look at NNPAs, very similar trajectory. Well, the net NPAs were at 1.8% at the end of Q3 of FY21. It came down to 1.52% over 3 quarters, which is Q2 of FY22. That's a 28 basis point decline. And now in Q3 of FY22, it's been stellar. 1.34% is what the net NPAs stand at. That's an 18 basis point fall on a quarter-on-quarter basis. What they've done, 28 basis points in 3 quarters in the middle. They've done 18 basis points in a single quarter in this particular quarter, Q3. Even your ROAs have come in steady, 0.64%. Your credit costs have been steeply lower. So across the board, there's been a solid performance from SBI. In terms of the balance sheet, right? So the balance sheet has grown extremely well. The advances have gone up almost 8.5% year on year, 5.3% quarter on quarter. The deposit side growth also looks strong, 8.8% year on year, 1% quarter on quarter, steady over there. And CASA has also been quite good. It stands at around 45.15%. So broadly with the strong CASA, it seems that credit costs will continue to trend lower given the lower provisions. Credit costs will continue to trend lower. CASA is going to be good. And with that, hopefully, SBI is at an important inflection point wherein your net interest income will now start catching up and straight impact the bottom line PAT with a lower provisions number, of course. So broadly, it looks good at the moment for State Bank of India after Q3.